Let's go, girls. Or people, or whatever. Let's go, girls. We'll just go with that. By the way, Roll Tide. Yes, finally here, the new Shania Twain album, and I was very excited. I'm so excited to finally review it. And just to let you know, life's about to get good, and Swinging with My Eyes Closed will not be in this review because I've already reviewed them. So we put this to review them again. But long story short, they are still amazing. Now, I wrote down my little notes so I know what to say. Now, when I normally play a new album or when... Oh, okay. My hair doesn't want to stay. When I normally play an album, a new album, or just an album in general, I like to shuffle. I don't like to go in order. You know, kind of keep suspense going. So that's what I did. I went and I shuffled. But I obviously I've already heard Pour Me and We Got Something They Don't, but I have not reviewed them. So we're going to do that. Now, Pour Me is definitely in my top 5. And I'll share my top 5 when we're done. Definitely it's a bop. It's a dark song, but it's such a clever dark song, you know. Pour me this, pour me that, pour me another. No one turned the light on, I fell and broke my heart. Genius. Now, mind you, Shania wrote this entire album herself, so that alone, wow. We Got Something They Don't. Honestly, if, like, the whole guitar, instrument, trumpet things, whatever, if they didn't make the cut, the song would have been boring. It still would have been good, but it would have been a little bit more boring. They make the song more livelier, more energetic, and I love it. Because of you, I strayed too far from the sidewalk. No. I think, despite of his lyrics, it sounds like a song you would sing around a campfire. Is it that thing? Yes? Okay. Line of My Life. When you first hear the few seconds of it, you wouldn't think it's a Shania Twain song. It's like, who sings this? It's Shania Twain. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Oh, but it is. It's like a, it's like one of the pop songs you would hear like the 90s. You know, kind of like, I guess Frozen by Madonna, that would be a good example. Kind of like in a minimalist sort of way. I've never really heard Frozen by Madonna in full, but I've heard a majority of it. Yeah. Who's Gonna Be Your Girl was my most anticipated song of the album. And it did not disappoint. Honestly, it instantly gave me the Woman in Me album vibes. If you have not heard that album, where have you been for the last 22 years? Just kidding. I wasn't even alive when the album came out. I was alive the year it came out, but not when it came out. But I'd say if I could name a particular song from that album, I would say Raining on Our Love. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Listen to that and then listen to Who's Gonna Be Your Girl. But I love that one. I love it. I'm Alright. With Pour Me, it's a dark song. But also, like Pour Me, it left me shooketh. It's such a foot stomper for sure. And Shania Twain's going on a tour next year. If I'm going, I would love to see this one live. Love it. Roll Me on the River, which is one that Shania has been teasing a lot of, and she says it's her jam on the album, and I can easily see why. It's swampy, stompy, like kind of a good example of that would be like Choctaw County Affair, like Carrie Underwood from her Storyteller album. Yeah, another song I would love to see live. You Can't Buy Love. That's the song you would hear at a sock hop. Next track, Soldier. Now, there was actually a trailer for a movie with the song featured in it. I just didn't hear it. I just didn't want to... I wanted to know, like, I really didn't want too many teasers before the album came out. But it is so hauntingly beautiful. And it was one of my most anticipated tracks. I think at first the original title was Has Anybody Seen My Soldier? Or is it anyone? Anybody. Has anybody seen my soldier? I was like, ooh. And then they just shortened it to Soldier, which I can understand. But I'm so glad with it being one of my most anticipated tracks. It did not disappoint whatsoever. More fun. I would say this is like my borderline track. Like, I'm kind of in the middle about it, but I'm more on the side of I do like it. So I guess it's not really borderline then, is it? Where do you think you're going? This is definitely the heartbreak anthem on the album. It's so good. It's beautifully sad. Is that a thing I should say? Beautifully sad. Home Now. I love this one. It's a beautiful one. The weird instruments, I don't know what you call them, but they make the song like amazing. Like just like Roll Me on the River and I'm Alright, I would love to see this one live. Yeah, especially during the chorus. I would love to hear this live. And when I hear that chorus, it's like, oh hell yeah. I watch too much John Marbles. Let's Kiss and Make Up. This is actually, I'd say, a song I was not too fond of. So, I'm not going to speak on it much longer. Besides, I'm going on to the last track, which I don't have much to say on that one either. All in all. But all in all, it's not bad. So, I would say my favorites were Life's About to Get Good, Poor Me, Swinging with My Eyes Closed, We Got Something They Don't, Who's Gonna Be Your Girl, I'm Alright, Soldier, Roll Me on the River, More Fun, Where Do You Think You're Going, and Home Now. So that's 11 out of 16. I don't know what that is in percentage. But I would say definitely my top 5 is... Hold on. I actually list my top 5 from each album of my favorite artists. I'm not kidding. Here we go. Number 1 is Swingin' with My Eyes Closed. When she performed that live on the Today Show, I was like, oh, come on. What? Oh, I'm so ready to hear this one. I'm so ready to just blast this dang thing in my ears. And when I heard that she was dropping it as the second single, I was like, girl. Number 2 is Life's About to Get Good. Number 3 is Poor Me. Number 4 is Home Now. And number 5 is Roll Me on the River. Now, definitely the highlights are I'm Alright, Soldier, Who's Gonna Be Your Girl, We Got Something They Don't, Where Do You Think You're Going, and More Fun. The meh, I would say, is Light of My Life, All in All, Because of You. The ones I was not fond of were You Can't Buy Love Unless Kiss and Make Up. But overall, I am so freaking glad after 15 years, Shania freaking Twain, the queen of country pop, has released an album. I was 7 when she dropped her last album, which was Up, back in 2002. Now, I just recently turned 22. I cannot wait. When I go on vacation again, a lot of the songs in this album will be played. So, I'm gonna leave. I don't know if I said this already, but, Roll Tide.